Micael Galvão has accepted a 1-year suspension from USADA for an anti-doping rule violation. Quick rundown on Micael Galvão. He is a 19-year-old professional jiu-jitsu athlete and is one of the most popular in the sport. In 2021, when Galvão was just 17, he was promoted to black belt. Galvão tested positive for clomiphene in its metabolite for hydroxyclomiphene as a result of an in-competition drug test that was taken at IBJJF's on June 5th, 2022. Galvão's 1 year of ineligibility began on July 22nd of 2022, and he will also have to forfeit all of the medals, points, and prizes provided by all IBJJF competition. In the official statement from USADA, they determined that Galvão's positive test stems from a medication prescribed in a therapeutic dose under the care of a physician, which basically just means a doctor prescribed it to him, or it was in whatever the doctor prescribed to him, whether he knew it or not. USADA explains that even though Galvão took the substance because a doctor told him to, he did not obtain a therapeutic use exemption, or a TUE, which is required of all athletes. Mica tested positive after winning the 2022 IBJJF Men's Black Belt Lightweight Division. Now, why this positive test is interesting to me is because of who Mica beat. Mica faced Tai Ruotolo in the finals and won by points 5-1. It was an impressive performance against one of the world's best. For those of you who know Tai and his brother Cade, they're widely regarded as some of the best jiu-jitsu practitioners in the game. They both pride themselves on being natural athletes and being the best in the world. Neither of them have tested positive, and I highly doubt that they do anything, just because they're known for their relentless work ethic, their explosive game, and overall being some of the most intense competitors in the sport. Overall, I think this is pretty messed up for Tai. I mean, the kid is super good, beating names like Gary Tonin, Pedro Moreno, Felipe Pena, Dante Leon, William Tackett. Both Tai and Mica were born in 2003, with Tai being 20 and Mica 19. So these guys will definitely see each other on the mats in the future, and it would even be awesome to see Tai's twin brother Cade go up against Mica, since the last time they faced each other, Cade submitted Mica via heel hook. So Mica's definitely looking to get that W back. And all these guys being so young, it'll be super fun to watch them throughout their entire career, and hopefully Mica can bounce back from this. Another huge downside of this, again, the fact that Mica is only 19 years old and he's using gear. Regardless if he knew or not, depending on how long he's been taking these banned substances, they can have long-lasting effects on them, especially with young people using it. It can affect their mood changes dramatically. They can develop what a lot of people know as roid rage, and it can even give them long-term depression. Now, hopefully this can be taken as a learning opportunity for Mica, and I'm not going to speak on this too much, but if we're being real, whoever is helping him do this, because if we're being serious, it's most likely an older adult who got him into doing this, regardless if Mica knew or not, which is arguably the most messed up part of this all, because to me that's just negligent and messed up. I mean, he's a 19-year-old kid, and yeah, he could have known, but he just wants to be the best in the world, and he's definitely not going to be thinking the same and have the same thought process he will, say, 5 to 7 years from now. Mica did make a post on Instagram that basically said what he did, but I think he was also indicating that he didn't really know that he was taking the banned substance. I don't know, you guys can determine that for yourselves. He also said that he's going to start from scratch and basically try and erase this black mark off of his young career.